Welcome to Nagesh Kharasge Orchid School channel. I am Priscilla Asade. I am going to teach you English literature of grade 4. Just we will have a recall what we have learnt in the last session of literature part. Yes, we have finished with one of the small poem that is Foxed by Those Stripes, and today we are going to learn a new lesson. Okay, so are you excited, students, to see what is there in the lesson? I hope that you will enjoy today's lesson because it is similar to some of the you say a picture story. Okay, so before I start, I'll just show you a picture. What is this, student? Yes, you can see there is one ship. Okay, and that ship is on the water. This ship is named as a Hispaniola. Okay, and on this ship you can see one boy is there, Jim Hawkins, and we can see there is a group of pirates on this ship. Now what do you mean by pirates? Pirate means sea robbers. What do you mean by pirates, students? Sea robbers. Robbers means the person, those who steal the things. Okay, so on the sea also there are sea robbers, and these are called as sea robbers, and sea robbers is given a name as pirates. So there are group of pirates on this ship. Now we'll see why this group of pirates are on the ship and who is Jim Hawkins. And you can see the captain of this ship is John Silver, and he is along with his crew. Crew means person, those who are working along with him on the ship. Now where all these are going? Now these all are going to one of our treasure land. Can you see here, student? Treasure island. Now what is this? What is there on that island? What do you mean by island? You have learnt in your SST that island means a land wherein all the sides are covered with water. Okay, here, and in the midst of that water this island is there, and you can see that island is named as Treasure Island. And in the lesson if you see that island is also named as a Skeleton Island. Why it is told as Skeleton Island, that we are going to see in the lesson. Okay, student? Now can you see here this ship is moving towards this Treasure Island? Why? Because you can see that in that island there are some treasure. Treasure means some valuable things which has been buried in that island, and that these all came to know that there is treasure on that island. So how to go to that island? Who knows? You know? Yes, this Jim Hawkins is having the map. Okay, see, nowadays if you want to go, if we want to go to any of a place, or if we want to reach a destination, so how we go? What help we take? Yes, we take the help of a Google map. As this is in the olden days, that time Google map was not there, so this Jim Hawkins was having the map, means how to go to that treasure island. And this John Silver, he is also a group of pirates. He is what they are thinking, that if we will come along with Jim Hawkins, Jim will, what he will do? He will share that map with him, and they will all go to that treasure island and get that valuable things, or whatever treasure is in that island, or whatever is buried in that island. Now in this lesson we are going to see whether these all people reach to that island or not, whether they got the treasure or not. So are you students ready to listen what happened next, or we will see in the lesson whether these all people reach to that island. So what is the lesson name, students? Yes, lesson name is lesson number 5, Treasure Island. You can open your Canopy book. So now we are on page number 46, lesson number 5. So what is the lesson name, student? Yes, the treasure hunt. As I have introduced you, that now all are on the way to hunt the treasure. Hunt means what, students? Yes, in search of that treasure. And where it is? Yes, it is in the treasure island. Now we are just going to see what happened in this lesson. Whether they all went, whether all these people, they got the treasure or not. Ready, students? What was the ship named? Yes, Hispaniola. Now Jim Hawkins is on a ship named Hispaniola with a group of pirates, and I told you pirates means what, students? Sea robbers. And who is there? Captain Long John Silver and his crew. Crew means all the people working on the ship. So he is the captain over there, Long John Silver, and all the people working along with him on that ship. Okay. Now Jim has a treasure map. Who is having the treasure map? Yes, I have told you before only that Jim is having the treasure map. They are all going to Treasure Island to look for the treasure. Now at first, Jim really enjoys himself even though he has to work hard. Now Jim is enjoying. Why? Because what he is thinking, that along with these people, I will get all the treasure. And even though he has to work hard, he is enjoying with them. But what happened, you know, one night, what Jim heard? See here, we can see him. But one night, Jim hears the captain, that is John Silver, tell a young sailor that he plans to find the treasure and keep the gold for himself. Now, one night what happened? Maybe just Jim was walking over there on that ship, and what he heard? He heard that Captain Jim is telling to one of the young sailor, what? That he had some plan in his mind. And you can imagine what he was planning? Yes, he will take the map. With the help of the map which Jim will give, he will take that. He will, as they will reach to that island and he will get that treasure, what he will do? He is not going to share that treasure with everyone. He is going to keep the gold for himself. Now who heard this? Jim. So on reaching Treasure Island, now they have reached. Silver, his crew and Jim set off for Skeleton Island where the treasure is buried, and now everyone is set off, or they move to that island where the treasure is buried according to the map. Now we are going to see, or we are going to read out to find what happens on Skeleton Island. So this was just the introduction which we have for this lesson. Now I am going to start the lesson, and in this lesson we are going to see whether they found the treasure or not. Whether Jim has shared the gold with everyone or not, or what they have done with that treasure, what happened on that skeleton. Are you ready, students, or are you excited to know what happened in that lesson? Okay, so I will just start the lesson. So I just advise you to just look on the screen, because as I'll read, I'll explain you each sentence, and then you can go through the new words also, difficult words also, which you feel that is new, you can just underline it. And here you can see down, you can see some meanings are also there that will help you to understand the sentence. Ready, students? Okay. Now while I waited for breakfast to be served, Captain Long John Silver came over and sat beside me. Now who is telling this? While I waited for breakfast to be served? Yes, Jim is telling that I was waiting for breakfast for all these people to come. So who came? Captain Long John Silver came over there and he sat beside me. Now this John Silver was not knowing that Jim Hawkins is knowing about his plans. That Jim Hawkins came to know whatever he is planning in his mind. Then we'll just see when he sat beside him, what he told to him. Now Jim, he said, we should go hunt for this treasure. Then he is telling to Jim that now what we should do? We should go hunt. Hunt means to go in search of the treasure. You and I must stick together. Stick together means we should stay together and we should support each other. Means Jim is having the map and John Silver, he is having his people along with him. So he is telling yourself and myself along with me, my people, we will stay together, we will support each other. And what we will do? We will save each other if needed. And if any need is help, that time we will save each other. Now come on to the next page, that is 47. Just look on the screen. Now they have started off to the hunt. Now before starting off on the treasure hunt, Silver gathered his men together. So before going to that land, what Silver did? He gathered his men. A means it is an old usage of the word yes. A means yes. Pay attention, he said. Who said? Yes. John Silver said. It's lucky you have me as your captain. Once we find the treasure, we will have to find the ship quickly. Once we have both the ship and the treasure and are on the sea again, we will be safe. We'll take Jim with us and give him his share for all his kindness. Now you can see here John is telling to his friends, to his mates, what? That you are very lucky to have me as your captain. And again what he is telling, that once we find the treasure, so what we have to find? We have to find the ship also. So as we will have both the ship and the treasure, we will be back on the sea again, and then we will be safe. And then when we will be safe, what we will do? We'll take Jim with us also, and we will give him all his share, whatever belongs to him. Why? For all his kindness. He is sharing the map with us. Understood, students? What is there in this paragraph? Okay. Now they all have started to that treasure island. He told his plan. Okay. Now we will see what happened next. Now the pirates were very cheerful. Now when they heard, see, captain is so good. So they were very happy. Cheerful means they were very happy, joyful about looking for treasure. Why? Because they thought that as they will get the treasure, they will be rich and there is no need to work. But I was worried. Who was worried? Yes, Jim. Why Jim was worried, students? Because on that night he heard something. What? That as John will get the gold, he is not going to share with anybody. I knew that Silver would not keep his word. Keep his word means whatever he has promised, he is not going to do that. He knew that about Silver. And this thought troubled him very much. We set out on the treasure hunt, and that thought was just troubling whom? Yes, Jim Hawkins. Why? Because he was knowing that I will share my map with him, will reach there, and afterwards he will not keep his promise. All this who was knowing? Jim was knowing. So all these thoughts troubled him very much. But he did not keep that map with him. Anyhow he shared, and now they are on the treasure hunt. We set out on the treasure hunt. Now we will see what happened next. We were a strange sight. He is telling it was a strange sight of us. Why he is telling that like that? Because everyone in dirty clothes, those people who were working with them or who was accompanying with them, they were in dirty clothes, and everybody except me. Okay, so what he is telling, everybody, can you see here? Everybody is having some or the other tools except me means this is Jim Hawkins, this is John Silver and his crew, and they are all having the tools. Why? So as they will reach to the treasure hunt, they will dig the soil, whatever is buried under that land. Okay, so everybody except me carrying weapons or tools. Silver's parrot sat on his shoulder. You can see this is Silver and his parrot sat on his shoulder. Some men carried tools for digging while others carried meat, bread and water. Thus we marched one after another to the beach. And now Jim is telling that some of the people, they were carrying tools for digging while others were carrying meat, bread and water. See, as we are in journey, we carry some of the other things too, for example snacks or food, because our destiny where we want to reach, it is a long journey. So here we can see these people's journey is also long, so they are carrying all these eatable things with them, and thus they were marching one after another to the beach. Now a tall tree was the chief marker. Right before us was a bit of flat ground, 200 or 300 feet high. The top was full of tall pine trees. After long march, we began climbing towards the tree. Now we can see there was a tall tree, and that tree was a chief marker. Chief marker means an object which shows that shows a particular spot on a map. So on the map there was a tall tree which was showing that this is a particular spot is there. Okay, so right before there and right before us and before them, what was there? A bit of flat ground was there, 200 or 300 feet high. You can see, imagine that how high that was. And the top, if you imagine, when they reached there, the top was full of tall pine trees. Pine trees means what? A very tall evergreen tree with leaves like needles. If you see, there are some trees whose leaves are like needles. And after a long march, so as they were just climbing, they began climbing towards the tree. Then suddenly one of the men cried out and others ran to him. So what happened? We can see that as we are walking, we are all not walking all together. One is in the front, other is behind, other in the middle. Like this we walk if we want to climb. So here also we can see one of the man who was in the front, he cried out, and all the others, what happened? They ran to him. And what they saw? That at the foot of the large tree, what was there? There lay a sailor's skeleton. You know what is skeleton, student? See here, can you see this? Yes, here can you see the tall tree? Yes, this is a skeleton. And can you notice what is something different in this? Yes, you can see his hand is pointing something where? To the buried treasure. Maybe the sailor has also come to take that treasure, and maybe someone has murdered him or he has died. Don't know what is the reason, but you can see there was a skeleton over there which was pointing toward that buried treasure. Can you see here, students? Yes, so that island is also called as a skeleton island. We saw that the man lay straight. That man was laying straight, just like a pointer, his arms raised above his head. See, if a person is dead, how his hands are there? Yes, his hands are totally in front. Yes or no? Straight. But now you can see that in this, the skeleton's hand is just like a pointer, and his arms is raised above his head, on his head, and it is pointing towards the treasure. Look, who said? Silver. The bones points toward the part of a skeleton island, and then he is telling, see, you can see that bones is pointing to what? Yes, skeleton island. They quickly climbed up towards the pine trees, and then what they did? They climbed towards the pine trees. As the pine trees were there, they were just climbing towards that. Soon they reached the top. Now where they are? At the top. Now as soon as they reached the high ground, Silver and his men said to this. See, as we climb to any of the place, what happens? Yes, we get tired and then we sit for some time. So similar way here also you can see Silver and his men, what they did, they sat down to rest. And as he sat, what happened? Silver looked at his compass and said, there are 3 tall trees in a straight line from a skeleton island, and it will be easy to find the treasure now. And what they saw, that there are 3 tall trees. Can you see here? Yes, there are 3. He saw to the compass. Compass means a map showing. Yes or no? So that compass was showing that there are 3 tall trees. Okay. He's in a straight line from that skeleton island, and now it was easy for them to find the treasure now. So we'll see whether they have reached to that treasure or not. Our way lay downhill. We could see the pines ahead of us, and now they can see they were on the downhill, on the way. We could see the pines ahead of us. Pines means the pine trees over there. The first 2 tall trees were the wrong ones according to the Silver compass. So according to the compass, it was not clearly telling that under which tree it has been buried. So the first tall trees which they dug, it was a wrong according to the Silver's compass. But the third one rose early 200 feet into the sky, but the third was so high. Yes or no? It was 200 feet to the sky. The men knew that the gold lay buried under its shadow, and the people, those who were with him, they were sure with it is sure that the gold is laying buried under this shadow. Almost instantly they started moving faster, and as they came near that, they are very near to their destination, and they are very sure that they will get the treasure. So what they did? Yes, they started to move very faster. Now we can see what happened. Now they are very near to the treasure. Now Silver hobbled up, means he walked slowly. Now as he was climbing, he was very tired, and now Silver, what he did, he walked slowly with a limp, and you can see his one of the leg also. Yes or no? Yes. So he was having some pain, okay, and his hands was also shaking. He hopped to dig up the treasure, find the Hispaniola, kill his crew, and sail away with the riches. Afraid of this, I could hardly keep up with the treasure hunters. Now what happened? What he hoped? Now he was sure that he is going to dig up the treasure, and then he is just giving the order that find the Hispaniola. Hispaniola means that ship, kill all this crew, the person, those who were with him, and sail away with the riches. Afraid of this, who was afraid of all this? Yes, Jim was afraid of all this. I could hardly keep up with the treasure hunt, to move with the same speed as all were just moving. So Jim was just thinking, he will say all these things. Soon those in front started running. So those who were in front of that, they started running. Suddenly they stopped. Now they were all in a hurry, because they got the exact place where the things are buried, the treasure is buried. But first they were in a they were running, but suddenly they stopped. Now why they have stopped? And as they stopped, a low cry arose. Someone was crying. Silver and I rushed. See, he was having pain, and Jim was with him, so they were walking slowly. And then Silver and Jim, what he did? They rushed forward, and before us a very large pit. Can you see here? A very large pit, and it is all full with the grass. Means already this has been dug by someone. Means this shows that already someone has taken the treasure, these valuable things. Now we'll see what happened. So before us was a very large pit. Now what is large pit? Yes, a large deep hole in the ground. You can see this. This is a pit. Someone had dug it up a long time ago. It is not a thing recently been done, but a very long time ago this has been dug. The sides had fallen in, and grass covered the bottom. Can you see the sides? Everything has been fallen in, and all that has been covered by the grass. The hidden treasure had been removed. Now here we can see that the treasure which was hidden over here, and for which these people did all these things, did this so much of hard work, did they got? No, already the treasure has been removed by someone. And you know what was there in that? What treasure was there? Yes, it was 700,000 pounds of gold was there in that, and all that it went away. Pounds means units of money used in the UK. As in our country we say rupees. Yes or no? So in United Kingdom, UK, they say pounds. And how many was there? 700,000 pounds of gold were there, and they were unable to take that treasure. And now you can see, you can just find out, do the pirates ever find the treasure? Now what do you think, students? Ever they find the treasure? Does Jim get his share of the gold? Does Jim, who shared his map, did he get the share of the gold? For that you have to read The Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson to find out. Maybe this is a part 1 and this may be a part 2 to find out whether they have got the treasure or not. Understood, student? So in this way they had a plan to hunt for the treasure, but at last they were unsuccessful in getting the treasure because someone has already taken that. But in this lesson what you have learned, students? Yes, in this lesson we will see, we have seen that we can see that John Silver, he has not kept his word. He has not kept his word means he in front of Jim or in front of everyone the behavior was different, but in his thought he was totally different. In his thought he was selfish. He was thinking that he has to keep the gold for himself. So sometimes we also think that in front of parents, in front of teachers or in front of others we behave very nicely, but in our thoughts we should check how we are there, because our thoughts are checked or our thoughts are known by our God, and He always sees how we think. So every time we should be very positive in our thinking. So we must always keep our word. We should make an effort to do what we have promised. Sometimes what we do, we promise our parents, we promise our teacher. What we promise? Yes, that we'll score good marks in exam, we'll do this, we'll do that. But what we do then afterwards? Yes, we forget about that. And what we do? We behave anyway. So whenever we promise to anyone, so we should make an effort or we should work hard that I have promised to someone. Yes or no? We have to fulfill that. Then only the other person or the opposite person, what he will do? He will believe on you. If you not fulfill that promise, then what will happen? Next time no one is going to believe you or no one is going to trust you. So I hope that you understood what was there in this lesson and you have learned something. Will not be like it was a different part that they did not got treasure. See, his thought was wrong. His thought was selfish. Maybe because of that, they were unsuccessful in this. Now, whatever we have learned in this lesson, are you excited, student, to see this in an animated part? Yes, I know you enjoy the animation part. So, be ready for the animation part. And then
the treasure hunt. Jim Hawkins, his own ship, is paranoid with Captain Silver and his group of pirates. Jim has a treasure map. They are all going to look for the treasure. One night, Jim heard the captain's plan to find the treasure and keep the gold for himself. On reaching Treasure Island, Silver, his crew and Jim set off for Skeleton Island where the treasure was buried according to the map. While I waited for breakfast, Captain Long John Silver came over and said,
"Now Jim, you and I must stick together and see each other when we need it."
Then Silver spoke to his men.
Hey mates, once we find the treasure, we will have to find the ship quickly. Once we are on the sea again, we will be safe. They will give Jim his share for all his kindness.
The pirates were very cheerful, but I was troubled by the thought that Silver would not keep his word. We set out on the treasure hunt. Everybody except me carried weapons. Some men carried tools for digging, while others carried food and water. After a long march, we found a single skeleton lying at the foot of a large tree.
"Look," said Silver, "the boat's pointing towards that part of Skeleton Island."
They quickly climbed up towards the pine trees. Soon they reached the top. Silver looked at his compass and said,
"There are 3 tall trees in a straight line from Skeleton Island. It will be easy to find the treasure now."
Our way lay downhill. The first 2 tall trees were the wrong ones according to Silver's compass, but the third was nearly 200 feet into the sky. The men knew that the gold lay buried under its shadow. They started moving faster. Silver hobbled up, hoping to dig out the treasure, find the of Hispaniola killed his crew and sailed away with the riches. Soon, those in front started running. Suddenly they stopped. Silver and I rushed forward. Before us was a very large pit. Someone had dug it up a long time ago. The sides had fallen in and the grass covered the bottom. The hidden treasure had been removed. Almost 700,000 pounds of gold were gone.
And in this way we have finished with our today's lesson. So what is the next part, students? Yes, it is a audio part. Audio means you have to listen to the audio and you have to read along with the audio for the lesson, for the new words and the correct pronunciation. Are you ready? Now also you can look on the screen.
Adapted from Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Jim Hawkins is on a ship named Hispaniola with a group of pirates, Captain Long John Silver and his crew. Jim has a treasure map. They are all going to Treasure Island to look for the treasure. At first, Jim really enjoys himself even though he has to work hard. But one night, Jim hears the captain tell a young sailor that he plans to find the treasure and keep the gold for himself. On reaching Treasure Island, Silver, his crew, and Jim set off for Skeleton Island where the treasure is buried according to the map. Read on to find out what happens on Skeleton Island.
Waiting for breakfast to be served, Captain Long John Silver came over and sat down beside him. "Now, Jim," he said, "we should go hunt for this treasure. You and I must stick together and save each other if needed." Before starting off on the treasure hunt, Silver gathered his men together. "Aye, mates, pay attention," he said. "It's lucky you have me as your captain. Once you find the treasure, we have to find the ship quickly. Once we have both the ship and the treasure and are on the sea again, we will safe. We take Jim with us and give him his share for all his kindness." The pirates were very cheerful about looking for treasure, but I was worried. I knew that Silver would not keep his word, and this thought troubled me. We set out on the treasure hunt. We were a strange sight. Everyone in dirty clothes, and everyone except me carrying weapons. Silver's parrot sat on his shoulder. Some men carried tools for digging, while others carried meat, bread, and water. Thus we marched, one after another, to the beach. A tall tree was the chief marker. Right before us was a bit of flat ground, 200 or 300 feet high. The top was full of tall pine trees. After a long march, we began climbing towards the trees. Suddenly, one of the men cried out, and others ran to him. At the foot of a large tree lay a sailor's skeleton. We saw that the man lay straight, just like a pointer, his arms raised above his head. "Look," said Silver, "the bones point towards that part of Skeleton Island." They quickly climbed up towards the pine trees. Soon they reached the top. As soon as they reached the high ground, Silver and his men sat down to rest. As he sat, Silver looked at his compass and said, "There are 3 tall trees in a straight line from Skeleton Island. It will be easy to find the treasure now. Our way lay down here. We could see the pines ahead of us. The first 2 tall trees were the wrong ones according to Silver's compass. But the third rose nearly 200 feet into the sky. The men knew that the gold lay buried under its shadow. Almost instantly, they started moving faster. Silver hobbled up, his hands shaking. He hoped to dig up the treasure, find the Hispaniola, kill his crew and sail away with the riches. Afraid of this, I could hardly keep up with the treasure hunters. Soon, those in front started running. Suddenly, they stopped. A low cry arose. Silver and I rushed forward. Before us was a very large pit. Someone had dug it up a long time ago. The sides had fallen in and grass covered the bottom. The hidden treasure had been removed. All 700,000 pounds of gold were gone.
Do the pirates ever find the treasure? Does Jim get his share of the gold? Read Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson to find out.
And in this way we have finished with our today's lesson, that is lesson number 5, the treasure hunt. So students, what you have to do? Yes, as we have read now once, so again after the session you have to read the full lessons, and you can see some meanings over there under that you have to read, and you can solve the exercise also, that is exercise B, that is choose the correct answer. I hope that whatever you have understood in the lesson will apply in your life. Thank you. Have a good day.